Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. I thank you for always being part of my channel, for all your support. Thank you so much. My God will bless you. Okay, allegedly we heard that Mariam have finally submitted to Queen Naomi willingly. Okay, a lot of people may not know what led to this, we do know that they said the king rejected the birthday gift that Mariam presented to him. They said it's a Patek Philippe watch that cost something close to $11,000, But they said the king accepted gifts from other wives, but rejected that of Mariam. Not just that, they said Mariam's elder sister who visited the palace and was having a discussion with the king when she suggested to the king that Queen Naomi might be using juju on her, that the kind of love that he is professing to Queen Naomi is something that looks manipulative and all of that. They said out of anger, the king threw Mariam's elder sister out of the palace, and ever since then, Mariam's family and the king have been having one issue or the other. And we do know that before now, Mariam have been the one in charge in everything in the palace. Before the arrival of Dr. Elizabeth, it was Mariam who will delegate duties to other wives, and they give instructions in the palace, and sometimes that is when you see her slapping some people in the palace. But ever since Dr. Elizabeth enters the palace, all of that have just stopped, because it looks as if Dr. Elizabeth have cut down her ego. Because before then, what we keep hearing is my money, how much I spend, what I did for you, my money in the palace and all of that. But they said ever since Dr. Elizabeth, who is richer than her 10 times, enters the palace, she was humbled by fire, by force. So now, since she have seen that the king have distanced himself from her, because from the look of things, they said the king now realizes that Ashley and Mariam will go extra mile to see that Queen Naomi did not return back to the palace. And if he keeps his relationship with them close, if he still keeps them close, they are going to achieve their aim. So that's why the king distanced himself from Mariam and Ashley as it is now. And it is getting to them because they are receiving it woto. So there's nothing they do in the palace now that the king see as anything good, even if it is good, due to the level he placed them, as in due to the way he is seeing them at the moment. And they said the king is trying everything, yet Queen Naomi is adamant over this whole issue. Maybe Queen Naomi is just looking at the king to see what he can do concerning the whole thing. Okay, so they said Mariam, who have been parading herself as Yeye because there is this staff they said she is using anytime she's in the public. That staff belongs to Yeye post. But Queen Naomi was not using it because she's a Christian. She doesn't believe in those things. So when Ashley enters, Queen Naomi was not there. She was using that staff, because she is seeing herself as the Yoluwa. That is why some time ago they said Dr. Elizabeth blasted her, telling her that you that made yourself self-acclaimed the Yoluwa, that the king have told you openly that you are not the Yoluwa, that you are just parading yourself as one. So they said as Mariam, after the day the king rejected her birthday gifts, they said while she was running back to her chamber crying, she fell down. And when the king was kind of approaching her, coming closer to help her get up, she got up on her own and angrily and crying went into her chamber. They said after that day, she left the palace for like 2 days. Then the third day, she came back and brought that staff back to the king, telling the king that I have returned the Yeyoluwa staff, since it is obvious that I am no more visible in this palace, that the way the king is treating her, that it looks as if she is no more visible. The king doesn't even notice that she is in the palace. And again, it is obvious that the king doesn't want her to be holding the staff, that he, as in the king, can give the staff to anyone that he deemed fit, that he is no longer interested, that if he thinks that bringing Queen Naomi back to the palace is going to make him happy, that he should go ahead and do that, that he is never going to fight him concerning that again. Hey. So they said a lot of people were surprised on that action from Mariam. But one thing, they said the king wasn't surprised, because the king said that he have known Mariam for quite a long time to know the kind of a person that he is. That this same mouth that he used to say this thing today, that tomorrow he will still use the same mouth to tell you that you can never get Queen Naomi back, and that Queen Naomi can never come back to the palace. That her problem is that those people who doesn't know her will think that hey, she's sorry, or she have submitted to this and that. That she will just make everyone believe that she is okay with the situation. She will just allow everyone, when this whole thing is very calm, she will just strike. That the king have known her very well to believe all these lies from her mouth, that those ones are lies. Then a lot of people have been saying that maybe she went to her family house during the days that she wasn't in the palace, and they had a meeting that she should go and return that and start behaving herself, so that she will not be thrown out of the palace. Because from the look of things, the king can go as far as throwing her and Ashley out of the palace this time, just to make sure that he achieved his aim of bringing Queen Naomi back. Because the two, they will stop at nothing to make sure that the king did not achieve that. So they said, a lot of people have been saying maybe Mariam's meeting with her people must have changed a lot of things. So while others are saying that it is exactly the way the king said it. Now that she come out and make everyone believe that she have submitted to Queen Naomi, that she's in support of bringing Queen Naomi back and all of that, why she will go back and fight in secret that Queen Naomi will not return back to the palace. So the thing is that whether she submits or not, no matter how what she is doing, because we do know that she is trying everything within her power to see that Yeyoluwa staff, that she holds it forever, but it is never going to happen. Even though they said Queen Naomi don't use the staff because of her religion, yet the only Yeyoluwa we know is Queen Naomi, with or without staff. When Mariam can be parading herself with the staff, which we don't give a damn, we don't care. So the only thing is that no matter what she's doing, at the appropriate time, Queen Naomi will return back to the palace. And thank God that the king have realized the type of a person that she is, and know the best way to approach her and keep her in arm's length, so that she will not know the in and out movement of the king, to know the next how to strike. So my people, on so we hear them. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. Please subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Give the video a thumbs up and share it. My God will bless you. Bye for now. Love you guys.